Welcome to another production of ParkTV 16 Sports Tonight. We are on location at the campus of Benilde-St. Margaret's, bringing you non-conference girls lacrosse. And tonight we are bringing a storied rivalry, aren't we? Breck Mustangs coming in, taking on Benilde-St. Margaret's in the classic game of lacrosse. Breck coming in 1-0, Red Knights 2-1. I find that an interesting stat just based on experience, since as we all recall, last year there was no season for either of these teams. And so it's going to be very interesting to see if the experience that Benilde will give them an advantage over Breck. But these two teams always play tough matches over the years. I'm Robert Christensen. Glad you're with us. We're streaming live on YouTube, and we're about to begin as we look at number 30 for Benilde-St. Margaret's in nets. That's Brooke Nelson, and we were here a little over a week ago, and she came in the second half, and Brooke Nelson really impressed me in nets. I don't think she gave up any goals. It was an easy win for Benilde, but now we're underway, so keep an eye on Brooke Nelson. She's very quick and really good in goal. Let's see if Breck tests her. Now Benilde, as we're just underway here, they are in white with the red shorts, of course, on the at home here. And Breck in their customary dark uniforms. Okay, now we're underway. Number 1 for Benilde, and of course I don't have her number close by here for some reason. We start out with number 2, and there's a goal quickly for Benilde, and boy, are they off to a great start. 1-0. I wasn't even looking. I was looking to see who number 1 was, and the program that they give me when I walk in the stadium doesn't have a number 1, but we watch number 12, and we do have her name. That's Piper Elin, of course, the senior midfielder, getting goal number 1, and that comes just about a minute into the first half. So great start for the Red Knights. Taking on Breck, which is just a stone's throw away here from the campus of Benilde. And we're going to the center circle for the face-off. And that is your goal scorer doing the honors, Piper Elin, right there, playing a pivotal role early on as she gets the face-off, and she has the ball, and she is feeling it already with a goal. Now to the left side, that's number 24, Maggie Grasick. So Benilde dominating in that pass as she cut right down the center, just eludes the basket and trying to keep it in bounds. And able to do so, Benilde keeps possession, and now there's a whistle. And I think they thought the better of it. That's a turnover. Breck has it. And now their first chance at offense with the ball, number 10, Emily Johnson, Jr. And we'll see what Breck can do. They come in 1-0. Number 6 with it, that is Hannah Poladal. And good ball control established here by Breck. Ball behind the net now with it, number 9, that's Brooke Swiller, a senior. Now traveling with it, number 12, Erin Dugan, a sophomore. Very patient, nice pass in there, quick shot, a goal. And well done by number 9, Brooke Swiller. Took the pass as she cut right down the center lane. And like an experienced goal scorer does, she put it right at the feet of Brooke Nelson, which is always very difficult for any goalie, I don't care who you are. Go low to the feet, number 6 with the goal, that's Hannah Poladal, the senior. There she is, looking very confident as she nods her head. Yep, let's do that some more tonight. And they tie it up at 1, 22-37. So 2 quick goals. If you're just joining us, lots of scoring action. Now there's Piper Elin at the center circle. She's won the first 2 faceoffs. That's an important stat here. She goes against number 6, Poladal. So those 2 are really the story here, aren't they? Poladal versus Elin. Now Benilde with the ball. Great matchup here. Glad you're joining us. We're streaming live on YouTube. We're ParkTV 16 Sports. And now with the ball for Benilde. That was number 20, Gumbelson, and a goal for Benilde. They go up 2-1, and so, wow, we are going to see some scoring if the early indications hold true. And that's number 24 with the goal, Maggie Grasick. But I think number 10 made the play there, didn't she? There's Groshek with the goal. Nice job.
Strike for the Red Knights, number 24, Maggie.
Mick, our PA announcer, I'm not sure. We have a microphone faced towards the field. The famous Mick doing the PA announcing here at the Quinn Complex. 22-11 remaining. We go to the center circle, 2-1. 3 quick goals here early on. Now the face-off. Benilde controls again. That's 3 in a row. Now on the left side, number 21 with it. That is Maddie Kaltsas coming right in. Loses the ball, but picked up by number 9, Clara Clausen. That's number 10 with it. Don't have a number for her, unfortunately. Good grief. Oh no, that's Julie Evans. I do have a secondary roster, so I'll look to that. Maybe I can fill in the blanks, but here comes Breck now on the interception and the turnover on the left side. Nice pass on the run. That's to number 3 for Breck. Her name is Sophie Welsh, just an 8th grader out there. Now Benilde takes over on the turnover. That's Brooke Nelson, the goaltender. Lead pass misses the mark. A chance for Breck. Ball loose in the Benilde zone, right at midfield. Still loose. And coming away with it for Breck, that's number 10, Emily Johnson, the junior, on the left side. Chance for Breck to tie it up here as we approach 21 minutes remaining, half number 1. That's number 12 with it, Emily Dugan, sophomore, 12 with it. Now she'll trot now to the goal line, now behind, looking for a cutter right in front. And still now coming back, gives it to number 9. That's Brooke Swiller, the senior for Breck. Now they pick up the intensity, quick little pass right in front. Defense good, shot, saved by Brooke Nelson. And that ball was high at eye level, and those are easier to save. And now a quick pass on the outlet, intended for number 2, Izzy Garvin. Garvin does pick it up, but then loses it, and there's a whistle. And an infraction against Breck. So now here comes number 2 again. Garvin with it. Garvin across the 30, cuts back left. Benilde with a 2-1 lead and possession of the ball. Down below to number 10. That again is Julia Evans. Now to Groshek. To number 4 for Benilde. That's Tilly Wolf, junior captain. Wolf with it. No, excuse me, that's Elin. She got goal number 1. She turns back around. Good defense by Breck as they pushed her back. That's number 4 with it, Tilly Wolf. Now the quick shot taken by number 17, Emma Peschel. And she did try to go low, but it was off the mark wide right, and now Breck will take possession. Here they come with the ball. Forward pass on the left side to number 8, that is Alex Kozkowski. Now with it, number 12, that is Erin Dugan. The give and go inside, and the dismiss as she intended it for number 17, Petra Lyon. And just missed, and on the turnover, now Benilde has it. Great matchup here, good action back and forth, good scoring, good defense. Good fundamentals being displayed out there, although they miss on that pass intended for number 13, Annabelle Nicholson, the freshman. It goes out of bounds, and I think Breck will take over. That's number 10 with it for Breck, Emily Johnson, as we are now just under 19 minutes, first half. Lots of scoring early on, but now we've gone through a period of time here without any scoring, and now Breck with it, trying to tie it up. That's number 3 coming to midfield. In the offensive zone, Sophie Welsh. And the pass inside and taken away by Benilde. Good defense. What a matchup this is. I expected a defensive battle. It didn't start out that way, but now it really is becoming that. And now we have a whistle and a card. And I don't know what that means, but number 4 for Breck is running off. Willow Milchman, and I think she's gonna take a knee, and that means she's in the penalty box, probably for a minute. She took a hack, is that what it is? Here's the replay. As we watch number 8 for Benilde, Fiona Lynch. As look at her getting harassed, but look at the speed as she comes away. So we didn't come up with that, but nevertheless, we're back. And this is number 21 for Benilde. Maddie Kaltsas coming right into goal with the player advantage. Benilde goes up 3-1. That comes with 18:15 remaining. And the clock is still running, so that's different than the guys. But watch the replay here as we watch 21. Maddie Kaltsas delivers the goods from the right side. My goodness. Good goal there for Benilde. Or do they call that back, Paul? I'm looking at the scoreboard. There's some discussion. They are in the center. The referees are talking about the scoreboard. Still says 2-1. Yeah, it must be a goal there. The scoreboard doesn't always catch up with real time. We're so used to an on-demand world. Okay, 3-1 on our scoreboard. That's what matters. They're at the center circle. It'll take a while. We'll get that electronic scoreboard up. Okay, back to the center circle. Elin and a quick whistle. And ball still alive, though. Benilde has it. One of these days, I'm going to learn the nuances of some of these rules. All right, now that is Emma Peschel, number 17. Haven't heard from her yet. She is a very talented player out there for the Red Knights. Peschel now gets it to number 12. Piper Elin. Now to number 7, of course. That is Mary Zavarel. And taken away. Well done. Digging it out for Breck. Hannah Poladal. What an effort, and a quick pass to number 17, Lyon, who gives it up. And look at the break here by Breck. Well done. Bringing the ball all the way down, but Benilde able to get back and get that perimeter defense. And they are showing great communication out there. What a great sequence that was, with Breck breaking out and then Benilde to get back. Both well done, and now there's an interception by Benilde. Number 20 with it as she anticipated that pass. That was Zila Gumbelson. Well done. Good instincts. And now here's a chance for Benilde. Nice pass and a quick shot by Graychick. And look at the goaltender, number 18 for Breck, pulled that out of nowhere. Eva Bryland from point blank range. Cat-like quick reflexes by the Breck goaltender. Saved, I thought, was going to be a certain goal. Let's go to the replay right there. Tried to go inside, and she did hang in there and get that ball. That is bravery and courage by the Breck goaltender in my estimation. We're approaching 16 minutes left. Benilde with the ball, up 3-1. Zavarel finally gets it. Not a lot of pressure on her to the left side. That's Elin. Ooh, a chance for Zavarel. She comes right in, and oh, she blew that chance. I'd hate to say it that way, but she was wide open in there. I think she had just taken her time there. I think she was, first of all, she just wasn't quite a good thing, and then a quick, she had to rush it. Had she been able to handle it, I think she would have gone in there cleanly and scored that. So that was fortuitous for Breck, and now we watch them come into the offensive zone. Emily Johnson. Pass in there, and boy, I am impressed by Benilde's ability to get back on defense. And there is Zavarel with it. So just when you thought Breck had an advantage on offense, it really is not lost on me how quickly Benilde can react and get back. That shows they have overall team speed here. And Breck is not slow themselves, but they are getting back on their mini breaks there. Now here comes Benilde right down Elin, and she gets bounced out into the perimeter. Gives it up to number 13, Nicholson. Getting triple teamed was Nicholson. And there's a whistle and a turnover. So good defense by Breck. Clock continues to wind down, now under 15 minutes. We're at the McQuinn Athletic Center on the campus of Benilde. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports. Glad you're with us. Great matchup here. 3-1. Here comes Breck. Number 22 with it. Dylan Berman, the sophomore, gives it up to number 10, Emily Johnson. Johnson does a great job just really getting the ball down, and then she goes back to her defensive zone. Really effective there, number 10, Emily Johnson. Just getting the ball into the offensive zone and then leading it up to the offensive players to try to get a goal here. And that's what they're desperately trying to do here. Down 2 goals, quick pass inside, missed the connect. Ball loose on the right side, picked up by Breck, so they get their own rebound, and now with it, number 6, Hannah Polydal. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. She has their lone goal, and a very good player. Now we have a whistle, at a rare one here, as the clock is really winding down here. Still winds, so they don't stop the clock in girls lacrosse. They do in guys. And they're sorting it out there. Not quite clear what they're talking about. We have a penalty maybe. Did I hear too many players by one team? Well, it looks like Benilde's gonna have possession, as we can see number 20 with it for the Red Knights, Zila Gumbelson, and there she goes. She'll try to get it. Now we have a quick whistle, and they're gonna call number 6, I believe, Polydal, with some sort of minor infraction, but we're back off to the races, and here comes number 4 with it, Tilly Wolf. And she'll turn around and get it back to Peschel, and now behind, that's Julia Evans. Quick passing to number 9, that is Clara Clausen. Now Evans with it, gets pushed back. Now Zavarol back to, no, that's Evans. As they switch places, so good ball movement by both teams. They realize moving the ball is how you get those advantages, but both teams are really good on defense. We're watching well-played girls lacrosse here. Coming right in on the quick shot, and Peschel single-handedly slants across the lane, and from the left side goes low, which is always good. I keep saying that. Doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out, but watch Peschel come right in, split the defense, and uses her height and goes right through the 5-hole and beats the goaltender, Brylan, and puts Benilde up at home 4-1, and that brings a timeout from the coach for Breck, Mo Sanderson, and not a bad idea, I think, if you're Coach Sanderson. They're not playing terribly. They're just not converting on the offensive end, but just to stop the momentum of the Red Knights, I think that was a very smart move on his part. He doesn't want things to get out of hands here too soon. And that'll give us a chance to look at Benilde's upcoming schedule again. To remind you, they came in with a 2-1 record. And they're today, that's next week. What is today? The 23rd. So they're playing Breck tonight. Then they get Blake, then at Kennedy, the east side of Bloomington. Then Rosemount. Boy, that's going to be a long bus ride for them. That's probably a good hour. So they'll have an advantage there. Then Chanhassen comes here. Then they go to Jefferson. Then 3 in a row, Wayzata, St. Louis Park, and Hill Murray. So good schedule coming up. Everyone, I'm sure, is glad just to be playing. It's been 2 years since there's been any lacrosse in Minnesota. And meanwhile, Breck and Benilde are talking it over. And if you're Mo Sanderson, his team is playing very well, actually. They're just not converting down. And I would just say, keep doing what you're doing. You're getting your opportunities. Your chances are going to keep coming, and sooner or later that ball's going to go in. And I don't think there's a lot more to say. I think they're playing well. They're just not converting at the end, and those things can change in a heartbeat. And I still expect a close game here as we go forward. They just need to learn to finish, and that is a big deal in any sport. You can get to the rim in basketball, you can get to the net in hockey, but that finishing part can sometimes, it oftentimes is the difference between winning and losing. As we're still watching the timeout, looks like the referee's going over to Breck saying, okay, time's up. We're here in the first half. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports, 12:22 remaining. Benilde breaks their huddle. Things looking good for them. If you're wondering about the weather conditions, there's very little wind. Probably about 50 degrees. It's been sort of a rainy day, but it's not raining right now, so a little wet out there, but actually very comfortable. Late April day here in Minnesota. Okay, here we go. Long time out there. And we're gonna start, I guess, at the center circle. As we look at Elin for Benilde against number 23, Eleanor Applebaum, the senior. Ball in the air, controlled this time by Breck, and that is a rare win, but a quick whistle. And it looked like Benilde's basket kind of got in her face, which in a way sort of helps Benilde, doesn't it? Because I thought she was off to the races, and now that allows Benilde to come back. So sometimes maybe that infraction is a good thing if you're on the defense and you think the other team has the advantage. Just thinking out loud here. Because she was off to the races. I thought she had her beat. Then she hits her near the face. They blow the whistle and allows her to stop. Curious about that rule. Again, I'm just learning about this game. Okay, number 8, Alex Kozlowski for Breck. As they slow it down on offense, I think this possession is a key one for Breck. They need to get a goal here to show they're still around. And number 9 with it, that is Brooke Swiller for Breck. Now, number 8 with it, Kozkowski still with it, and great defense by Benilde. Really good defense. And Breck really having a difficult time. I think they got to get in, someone in there in the middle, take some hits. Someone's got to get brave. If you're Breck, go right through them and try to make something happen. You might draw some blood, though, but you got to get in there in the middle, and because Benilde is doing a nice job. Look at, there's no one in the middle in front of Breck. Everyone is on the perimeter, and that is not going to work if you're a Breck Mustang fan. They've got to get somebody to go in there, because this is what's happening, and they're down 3. Now 6 with it. Pull a doll. Yeah, Benilde is just fine. We'll just want to pass it around. We're up 3 goals. And it is early, so there's no reason for Breck to, and maybe everyone's just taking a breath after a fast start. Now there's a pass in the middle, and this is where they run into trouble, don't they? Wow. Benilde, they're like piranha fish out there, which is, I mean that obviously in a very positive sense, but once that ball gets anywhere near there, that's a reason why Breck is having difficulty. Benilde's defense right in front of the net. There is no one in there. Like, not even close. Ball goes around the perimeter. Somebody's got to try to penetrate that, and look at, she gets turned right back. What great defense by Zavril. Elin, and now we have a whistle. Not sure what that is about, but it looks like it's going to be a free shot and a chance for Breck now. Big time chance here. Number 6 with it. Pull it all. Oh, and what a stop by Brooke Nelson. And I told you she's got quick hands, and there she showed it. And now the rebound comes away with Benilde. That's Elin on the right side, and a chance. Emma Peschel, quick pass to Tilly Wolf, and she does lose it, and now a chance for Breck on the turnover. And handling it well for Breck, that's Izzy Pink the Jr. Now she loses it. Greshek almost gets it. Now picked up by Peschel, but she took a shot, and now she's back underway. Now to Wolf. They've got numbers. Wolf to the near side and misses on the connection. That was intended for Maddie Kaltsauce. As it goes way over there, and she does get it just in time. Benilde retains possession. We're under 9 minutes. Now Peschel with it. And she'll step back as they set up their half-field offense. That is Julia Evans. Evans getting pushed back. Now number 9 with it for Benilde. That's Swiller. She circles around. Now Peschel. They exchange places. Zavril, she's tough out there. Look out. Quick shot, and that ball goes wide left, and it's corralled by the goaltender. So nice save there by Breck. Eva Brylan, and the outlet pass successful to number 8, Kozkowski. Here comes Breck now. Only 1 goal. And nice job there by number 10. I'm so impressed with Emily Johnson and her ability to bring that ball out and break it out for Breck. Such a critical skill. Now can Breck convert, though? Right in there. Quick shot, and Nelson She's a good goaltender, folks. I saw her play in the second half last week, and look at that pass, and that's what I'm talking about. That is brilliant. Right on the mark, and the breakaway to Zavarol. No, that's Peschel, and the quick shot, and what a save by Breitland. You cannot see better girls lacrosse action than that. Back and forth. Now here comes Greicher for Benilde. My goodness, now Wolf. And a substitution on the fly coming in on the far side for Benilde. So we're under 7 minutes now. Now Tilly Wolf nursing a 4-1 lead. Both teams taking a breath. They've been going up and down. I'm sure they're getting tired. And look at another save by Breitland. You're seeing a goaltender clinic by both sides here in the last few minutes. Great saves by both goalies. It's point blank. Elin turns and it goes right off her face mask, but it doesn't matter. She was well positioned. And that's to her credit. And now she has it. Breitland now the outlet pass. And now Benilde playing back. And again, as they give it to steady Emily Johnson, always bringing that ball to midfield safely. You wonder if Emily shouldn't play on the offensive end too. She seems very good and steady. Okay, here comes Breck, number 12 with it. Emily Dugan. Ball back, well caught there by Willow Milchman. Now Breck, they are certainly not out of this, just down 4-1 after a lot of scoring early. Both teams have settled down and played great defense. And both goaltenders have come up with great saves of late. Now the quick pass inside, and she fans on it by Breck, but that was a good effort there by Breck as someone is there. Now here comes Wolf. Look at the speed. She tries to, oh, great defense. Number 23 from behind is Eleanor Applebaum, just enough to get a ball away, and now she takes a hit, and down she goes. Ouch. And I only saw that out of the corner of my eye. Oh, Peschel might have just got her. No, she didn't just get her. She did get her. I think it was inadvertent. It certainly appeared that way, but it really got her on the crown of her head, and that had to hurt, folks. Ouch. Right. Well, actually, you know what? It caught her ponytail more than anything. I don't think it hit her head. I think it caught her ponytail, and it caused her head to kind of come back, and obviously, hopefully she's all right. Obviously inadvertent there.
Penalty has been assessed to Benilde-St. Margaret's number 17.
But they're going to call that penalty.
The release time will be 3:10.
So 2-minute penalty, and now a chance for Breck to try to cut this lead down to 2 with a player advantage for 2 full minutes. And I thought that was a good call. I don't think there was any ill will intent. In fact, I know there wasn't. And now Breck with it, with a player advantage. Let's see. Can they tighten up this score here late in the first half? Right in. Good defense by Elin is number 6 with it. Hannah Polidal. And now a whistle. But Breck will retain possession on the far side at the goal line. Breck's number 4 tried to get it. Her name was Milchman, and another whistle, and we're gonna have a turnover, it appears to me. Not sure why, but that's what happened as they turn it over. Now Benilde with it, and they are gonna go off to the races. Number 8 has it right in front. That is Fiona Lynch. Now to Tilly Wolf. Wolf, right to midfield, perfect pass.
Go get it.
Trying to get it to Evans. She loses it. Chasing it with her is Julia Johnson. And boy, I'm impressed with Johnson for Breck. What a player. Just misses there, but there's someone right behind. And now that nice pass to the near side to number 7, Lauren Ott. Ott with it across midfield into the offensive zone. It's been a long time since Breck has scored in this match. We're down below 4 minutes. They're down 4-1. With a player advantage, and the miscue there, but picked up maybe by number 6. That's again Polidal. She's got their lone goal. And look at Benilde coming out now, playing. Now they retreat, but boy, they do put the pressure on. And there is no one in the middle before Brooke Nelson. They pass it around, number 9, Brooke Swiller. Swiller now behind the net to 6, pull it all. And quick in front of Brooke Nelson. Stymies her right on the doorstep. And wow, what great defense by Brooke Nelson. Again, another save by number 30. She is a rising star, folks, the sophomore, Brooke Nelson. That's what it feels like to me. She played the second half of our last broadcast here about a week ago. She was super impressive, and she has picked up, only allowing 1 goal and 3 great saves here in the last several minutes. All of those could have been goals for Breck, and I think Brooke Nelson has done a great job there for Benilde. Now Benilde with the ball, trying to add to their lead. Evans right in front of the goal. She goes high in the upper left-hand corner. Breets Ava Bryland. But she had to work for it, and that is her second goal. I think that is her first tonight. Let's see here. Look at that pass, though, by number 9. Clara Clausen, and that set her up. And why I say that's a great pass is because it was right at her head level where she didn't have to go down. She could take that ball and turn it around into a shot without a hitch. And so what a great assist there also by Maddie Kaltza, or no, excuse me, Clausen, number 9. Okay, 5-1. That comes with 2:27 now remaining, half number 1. And back to the center circle, Elin versus 23, Applebaum. And Breck wins. I think that's their second one. They got to convert one into a goal just before halftime. They need to get some momentum, I feel. Can they do it? Benilde has just played ironclad defense. That is number 8.
2 minutes remaining.
Kozakowski.
2 minutes.
Quick pass inside and nothing happening. Ball loose, and that is just trouble for Breck. They have not figured that out. I don't know if they can do screens in lacrosse like in basketball to try to spring someone free, breaking down the lane. So many different sports theories come into lacrosse. It's a lot like soccer, hockey, and basketball, it feels like, and football, really. All right, now Benilde with it. 1:39 remaining. They want to add to their score, try to demoralize Breck some more here before halftime. These teams, they don't show any mercy, and they haven't played for 2 years, so can you blame them? It's been a long time. Okay, now Benilde with the ball. That is Zavarel. 1:34 remaining. That is Grachik, number 24. Oh, Evans asking for it. Didn't give it to her. She was covered, though, I would say. Now Grachik trots around, back to the far corner. Now Evans, quick pass inside for Elin, loses it, trying to get it, and we got a whistle. She was right in there, and that's not what Breck is doing as effectively as Benilde, sending a player in to the eye of the hurricane to get a pass and try to score. And great defense, though, there by Breck, and now they take it out. 1:20 remaining. And Benilde now putting the defense on the perimeter, trying to slow them down, and that's because there's just a minute to go here. Benilde is just fine going into halftime with the 5-1 lead, and now they force a turnover, and now on the near side with the ball, that's number 2, Izzy Garvin. Garvin now, play underway. She loses it on her own, unforced error, but she's able to recover, picks it up. Nice little screen there, over to the right side, across midfield is Garvin for Benilde, and the pass, nicely done. Springs open Benilde, Grachik now to Evans. As they go to work, plenty of time. Here comes Zavarel, she's dangerous. Look out. Quick pass and nice defense again by Julia Johnson, or Emily Johnson, and she comes away with it. Boy, is she impressive for Breck. Now Emily Johnson showing some speed on the far side, getting it to midfield. She tries to get it, and there draws a whistle as Benilde was trying to reach for it. There's 25.3 seconds remaining. And that is Emily Johnson with it. Play back underway, 20 seconds remaining. Can Breck get a shot on goal here before halftime? Coming in was number 3, Sophie Welch, but she lost control as it got bumped out of her. I don't know how you practice keeping that when you're facing rough waters. Now Benilde, 2.7, still looking to go on offense, gets turned around, and there is the whistle, signaling the end of the first half. And so our score after one half, Benilde 5, Breck 1. Come on back for half number 2.
You're going to need me. You're going to need us. All of us. You're going to need our technical skills, our math, our engineering skills. You're going to need our help with your water, your air, your food. You're going to need our organizational skills, our problem-solving skills. You're going to need our determination, our honesty, our compassion. You're going to need the next generation of leaders to face the challenges the future will bring. And we promise we'll be there when you need us.
Welcome back to ParkTV 16 Sports on location. We are at Benilde-St. Margaret's, about to begin half number 2 of this non-conference girls varsity lacrosse matchup between storied rivals Breck Mustangs, Benilde-St. Margaret Red Knights. If you're just joining us, Benilde has dominated, and it's really been their defense is the story. Breck has had a number of opportunities, but unable to convert. And Benilde, when they've had their opportunities, obviously has converted several more times, and we're underway. Benilde in white with red trunks going left to right. This time Breck going right to left, and we're underway, and that is Julia Evans, one of the younger players on the Red Knights, has really established herself as a strong contributor on offense. And here is Benilde, and that's Emma Peschel with the ball. Nice turnover there for Breck, isn't it? And now she gets knocked off the ball by Peschel. You know, she's the one that threw it. She went and got it right back. She took accountability and responsibility. I'm sure she didn't like that pass, and she's like, I'll just go take the ball right back. Good for her. Great resilience. Another reason why I think the Red Knights are going to threaten for a state championship this year. They look really tough out there early on. And now they have the ball, and backing up on the far corner, that is number 24, Maggie Groshek. And to the near side, they have a 5-1 lead. That's Peschel to Tilly Wolf. Just joining us here, I'm Robert Christensen. Glad you're with us at ParkTV 16 Sports. Quick pass, misses the connection, and now the turnover. Picked up by Breck's number 7, Lauren Ott. And now she gets roughed up a little bit, but now coming away with it is number 12. That is Erin Dugan. Dugan now forwards it to the left side as she brings it across. That is Kozkowski for Breck, and she's kind of wide open, coming right in there. Someone going to pick her up, and finally someone does for Benilde. They turned her away. Now with it, and that is, again, number 12, Dugan, as she plays both ways, defense and offense. Now Breck. They need a goal here early in the second half just to get some confidence, I feel. That is number 3 with it, Sophie Welsh. Big possession here for Breck, if they can, especially if they can get a goal here early on. Send a message, and now we got a quick whistle against Benilde. And you wonder if the refs aren't going to call it a little tighter. I thought that was kind of a tic-tacky call, but now a chance for Kozkowski for Breck to cut the lead. Comes right into a quick shot, and Brooke Nelson watched that ball go wide left to her right, out of bounds. As we watch the replay, she went right in, but you can't score if it's not on goal. And I think Brooke Nelson, she had her basket down low and ready to pick it up, but here comes Breck right in. And unable to get the shot off, but working hard to get position, I thought, was Erin Dugan. Very brave coming in there. Now she's going to get a penalty shot. I'm not sure what they call him, but here, the best opportunity for Breck since early on, coming right in a goal. And boy, did Erin Dugan need to do that if you're a Breck fan. And she was given the gift of the penalty, and without analyzing the legitimacy of that penalty, look at what she did, taking opportunity, and this time she went high. And it's hard to beat Brooke Nelson, who I think has really quick reflexes. So nice job there for Breck's Erin Dugan. There she is. And so Breck is in this. That goal comes with 21:44 remaining. 5-2 now our score. So if you're just joining us and you're a casual fan, there's a reason to keep watching. First of all, it's really a well-played girls lacrosse game. It's regardless of the outcome, both teams obviously are well coached. Benilde seems to have just a little more talent, but not much, and that may not last. So we'll see what Breck can do. It's early in the year, and neither team has played much lacrosse together since 2 years ago. Okay, here comes Benilde on the ensuing face-off. Breck just having scored early in the second half. Can they keep up the defense? And if you're Benilde, you just want to answer right back. That would definitely demoralize the Mustangs, wouldn't it? Now Evans with it behind the net. Gets it to number 9. That is Clara Clausen. And ball inside, loose, picked up by Peschel. She gets it to Wolf now. Wolf. Looking, will she drive it? She backs off. She's much like a point guard, isn't it? If you know basketball. Just driving the middle there. She gets pushed back out of the lane. Now the cutter comes in, and that was Elin. And a whistle as both players' sticks were raised, and that's going to go against Breck. So now a chance for Piper Elin, the captain, the junior. Obviously a leader on the team. A chance, wide open and a shot. Goes high, deflected by Brightland, the goaltender for Breck. Ball loose, picked up by Benilde. Now Evans, and she's unable to keep it in bounds. Just eluded her there. There might have been some spin in that ball, so Breck dodges a bullet as we watch that replay. Oh, it hit the crossbar. My goodness, Piper Elin will be dreaming about that tonight. Now here comes Breck's number 12, Erin Dugan. Pass intended ahead there and misses the mark, and a turnover right back to Benilde. So if you're a Breck fan, that's a little disheartening. As the clock continues to wind down, we're in the second half. They play running time, 2 25-minute halves. And here comes Benilde. Little miscue there, but I don't think it's going to cause any problems. Still trouble, though. Maybe it will cause problems. Number 8, Fiona Lynch, and now she does finally get it, but now it's deflected and taken by Piper Elin, saving the day. Now Emma Peschel, number 17. Retreats horizontally to the left. Now Tilly Wolf inside. Great look as she saw her to the corner of her eye, but there was good defense there for Breck, wasn't there? They were all over that, and now another whistle. And is Benilde going to get another free shot at the net? And they are. And this time, I think, is that number 21? It is. Maddie Kaltsas, and the goal by Maddie Kaltsas. Answers right back, and look at that smile. Quick pass, and look at the defense from the right side of Kaltsas. Anna Polidal did threaten her, and so for her to keep her focus, and she did take a hit there, didn't she? So she paid a little price, but nice goal there for Benilde, especially when you don't want the team that's down to get any kind of momentum, and when they got that goal, you answer right back. Now if you're Breck, you're right back where you started, and now there's just under 19 minutes remaining as we watch the ref get an equipment issue solved there, tying his shoe, and now we'll go to the center circle. And who do we have there? This time for Breck, it's number 8, Alex Kozakowski, the senior, and is that Piper Elin? It is. She's taken all the draws, and look at that. Nice win there for Breck. Number 12 comes away with it, Dugan. And she'll try to answer back. A lot of competitiveness out there. You can totally feel it. Way up here in the press box. Now coming away with it is number 8, Fiona Lynch. Lynch now, nice look inside to alleviate the pressure. She gets it to number 4, Wolf. Wolf headmans it. And now with it, number 2 for Benilde. That is Garvin. Right in close. Ball goes to the left side, picked up by Grotchik, number 24. She's being guarded closely by 15. That's Whit Maybod, just a freshman out there for Breck. And now Wolf at the point guard position, so to speak. Wolf, the quick hand out to Peschel. She's going to come in, and I know she's going to shoot it. And that is right in her wheelhouse, isn't it? Peschel definitely with a size advantage, tall. Look at that smile by number 17. Pure joy out there playing high school sports, isn't it? Coming right in, kept her head up, saw the opening and went through the 5-hole and beat the goaltender. Ava Bryland, and there's their goal scorer, number 17, Emma Peschel.
Emma Peschel.
Is there an assist? Yes, there is. We're listening to Mick. He's on the far side. You can see the PA announcer. He's at that table with the red jacket. And they're going to call that unassisted. But there was an assist. 4. Oh, that's Tilly Wolf. So Paul Broden piping in. Thank you, Paul. Yeah. Peschel back to Wolf. The give and go, just like basketball, isn't it? Seriously, it's a give and go play. Great job. Well executed. Nice underhand pass by Wolf. And Breck looked a little bit lead-footed there, didn't they? You wonder if they're losing, I don't know, their endurance or something, but they looked a little flat-footed there as Peschel came in there, and they just weren't able to react. And you wonder if it's going to start to wear down the Mustangs here as the Red Knights are up 7-2 now with down, well, under 18 minutes left. Okay. In the offensive zone is Breck. They might have something to say about this. Sophie Welsh, 3. And that is, again, number 6, Hannah Pauladal. She got goal number 1 for the Mustangs. Now with the ball behind, Pauladal, 6 still. Gives it up to number 4. That's Milchman. Milchman trying to go down, and it's just nothing happening there. Benilde's defense, it's like the red curtain out there. And they get the turnover, and we're under 17 minutes. And Benilde trying to break it out across midfield. Gets it to Wolf in traffic. That was incredible right there. Just that pass, and then her ability to focus the spin move. Now she loses it. But boy, was I impressed with her ability to catch that ball at midfield with 3 players around her, turn around and blow by them and create an offensive opportunity. Great skill and talent there by Tilly Wolf. Okay, meanwhile, Breck has it. And they'll break it out here. Oh, and they meet. Oh, that hurts on many levels, doesn't it? First of all, it's unexpected physically. She took it to the chin. Oh. Ouch. And just a miscommunication. They're both going to the same spot, and ow, so unexpected. That's the hard part, right? And good respect there by Grotchik. And yeah, that probably knocked the wind out of her a little bit, and it may have hit her noggin there, so hopefully not a concussion. It's always hard to tell on TV, so she will take a step to the sideline. That's Eleanor Applebaum, and just a freak accident there. I think she'll be okay, but she was a little shaken up as I look at her on the sidelines, and her coach has her arm around her, and that's good to see. So tough hit there. Also, you know, a little humiliating. I mean, it shouldn't be. No one really cares, but you know, it's just you're going down there and your own player hits you. It just doesn't feel very good, even on that emotional level, I feel. So hopefully she's okay. We'll see her back out here soon. Meanwhile, Mary Zavarol spinning like a Tasmanian devil, almost goes in there and scores. Watch her wind around, kind of like a hurricane, coming up the coast of Florida, just spinning and comes right out in front of the net and almost got a goal. She has not scored tonight. And I wouldn't be surprised if Mary Zavril does get a goal before the evening is over, as we're now under 16. In fact, we're approaching 15 and a half minutes to go here. Second half, Benilde comfortably in front, 7-2. Now Tilly Wolf. Wolf to Peschel, now to the near side. That was number 13 with it, Annabelle Nicholson. Now to Wolf, and a quick whistle. So the refs are calling it a bit tighter here, I feel, in the second half. And it's going to be a free shot here, and who's going to get it? Is that Wolf? Kind of almost at a 45-degree angle. Great camera angle. You'll see it better than I will. She comes right in on her, and Bryland makes the save from literally, you talk about point blank. It doesn't get closer than that. That's like 1 foot away, and she gets the save. My goodness, what great goaltending by Ava Bryland. Let's see this. I mean, she's right in on her. Talk about courage and bravery by the Breck goaltender. Held her ground, just stayed focused, didn't go, and kept her basket right there. Brilliant. Brilliant goaltending by Bryland, I say. Okay, now approaching 14 minutes remaining. And now Breck in the offensive zone. It's been a while since they've been down there with it. That is number 9, Brooke Swiller. Gets it out to Paul Hyanadal, and now number 2, that's Izzy Pink, the junior. And if Breck is gonna have a chance, they gotta score soon here. It does feel like still plenty of time, but with a deficit of 5 goals, they're gonna have to have a huge surge of offense here and a complete breakdown by the Benilde defense, and I don't feel that's likely. Still very competitive, as I just heard a fan outside here saying it's a great game, and it really is a well-played game. I'm enjoying every minute of it. I hope you are too. And there is an infraction. I don't understand why that, or no, that is gonna go against Benilde, isn't it? Okay, now a chance for number 6, Hannah Polidal, the senior, coming right in, and boy, Benilde, look at the defense. 4 of them, 5 of them, all around her, so quick, nowhere to go, and I keep wondering why there isn't someone to pass it to, because when you are double, triple team, someone has to be open, and now she's gonna get another shot here, is Hannah Polidal coming right in, and that shot is interfered with on the right side, and doing a little trot there was Piper Elin, and she was celebrating her great defensive play there, as she should. She interrupted that ball. Now a quick goal. And I was looking away, but our camera folks, Leah, who's here? Alora, doing a great job. Watch this. Just when no one was looking, and I wonder if they didn't only catch me asleep, but she came right in, and what a brilliant, give her a career. That was super smart there by number 4, Willow Milchman. Huh? Brilliant. You talk about brilliant. She saw that, came right in, followed her instincts, and executed it really well. Very impressive. Number 4, Willow Wilchman, the senior. And now we'll go to the center circle. So 7-3 if you're going to turn it off because you think it's a result already predetermined. Maybe not now with that goal, especially if Breck can get the next one. That will definitely put a pep in their step and could change the momentum. So this is a critical time for this match, I feel, unless Benilde can answer right back. And there's Zavril, and I told you she was going to score tonight, and boy, such mental toughness by Zavril, especially after Breck gets that goal. It's such a heartbreaker for Breck, isn't it? Like, just when you're getting a little momentum, that lasted about 20 seconds because of her, Mary Zavril, single-handedly saying, no, don't get any ideas about getting back into this match. And look at her jumping around the field, having a good time. And now we have a timeout. And I can only assume that was taken by the Mustangs as they're now down 8-3 with 12:07 remaining here second half, and we get a chance to look at the Metro West regular season standings, and there's Chanhassen. So they look like the team that is going to pose the biggest threat to Benilde-St. Margaret's winning the conference, aren't they? So I don't know when they're going to play, but I think I can find out when they... Oh, is it backwards? Paul's now talking to me. Well, I do have the sheet. So we are going to go to the sheet rather than the graphic. Well, that's true. Well, that's okay. We are in a pandemic, Paul, so the numbers might be a little off. Let's see, but I'm looking at the schedule here, and they don't see Chanhassen on their schedule. Oh yeah, there it is, May 4th here at home. I'm not sure if we're going to be here, but we might be. But that might be the big match of the year, although I see Hill Murray. I don't know how good they actually are, but they might be pretty good. Wyzetta, Looms, Rosemount, I think they have a good team. So, and this goes all the way through May 25th, and then of course the sections and the state tournament. Benilde boys and girls are usually in the state tournament, and they have been the last several years. We've been there, as we also look at Breck, and look at the road stretch they have there. Well, two doubleheader with Blake, if that's accurate. Could be at Blake, doubleheader. Forest Lake, that's a journey. Way out there, Forest Lake, Pine County or Chisago County. That's a haul. That's a good hour drive at least. Then Lakeville North, that's a bit of a drive. Chanhassen, not too bad. Cretin-Durham Hall across the river. That would be a good matchup. Minnetonka, good looking schedule there for Breck as well. As we now rejoin the game here. If you're just joining us, it's 12:07 remaining. Benilde got off to the early lead, 3-1. They've gone back and forth a little bit, but Benilde definitely showing the edge here tonight with a solid 8-3 lead. They're looking incredibly confident. Their only loss came last Friday against Lakeville South, and that was the 9-8 loss. Otherwise, they beat Chaska 18-2, Robbinsdale Cooper 19-1. So 2 lopsided victories, a very close loss, and now a game sort of in between, right? 8-3, solid win here as long as things continue on, and I don't have any reason to believe they won't. But after Mary Zavarel's goal and the ensuing timeout, we're back underway here. Face off at the center circle, and a whistle just as we were to begin, as Piper Elin was facing off against Koskowski. And the result of the whistle means Breck has it. And that is Hannah Poladal, has one of the 3 goals for Breck. And Breck now sets up offense, and boy, do they need to get the scoring going. And we'll see if that timeout has any positive effect on their productivity on the offensive end. They are going against a really solid defense by the Red Knights. Now number 9 coming right in, but she gets pushed out. Number 9 is Brooke Swiller. Breck still with possession. Now number 8 with it for Breck, Alex Koskowski. And she gets pushed back, and now a whistle when I can't see why that was. And so we'll see. It's going to be a free shot for Breck. It looks like it's going to go to number 2, Izzy Pink. Can she have enough speed to beat the defense? Coming right in, and not enough speed. I would say she was not quick off the handle. They disrupted it, and Brooke Nelson is a super skilled up-and-coming goalie in the Metro West Girls Lacrosse Conference, I feel. Now here comes Benilde, and a whistle. Boy, they hardly... Let's look at the replay. Look at the defense coming on the right side. Elin, yeah, she had no chance. And that is all about team speed right there. Now Benilde, play back underway. We're approaching 10 minutes remaining. And another whistle, so a lot more whistles here of late. I always feel the officials should let them play. But here comes number 21 for Benilde, Maddie Kaltsas. She has a goal tonight. And now Evans with it. Over to number 9, Clara Clausen. Clausen, a quick pass and a shot by number 12, Piper Elin. And she gets her own rebound, now comes out in front and gets pushed out. Good perimeter defense right there by Breck. Now Elin, she'll slow it down, looking like she's catching her breath just a little bit at the 25. Now to Grachik, number 24. And Evans, she'll try the lower corner, and good defense by Alex Kozakowski, keeps her at bay. Now Piper Elin with the skip shep and the turnaround. Another good defense by Polidal. Now Zavril, pass behind the net. Evans trots around, and of course they're working the clock here with an 8-3 lead, as they should. You don't want to get too preventative as number 9 now wheels around. That is Clara Clausen. And just great, masterful possession of the ball. And just as I say that, it gets bumped out of the basket of number 13, Annabelle Nicholson, but she does retain possession on the whistle. Clock continues to run now. 8.5 minutes to go, second half. And if there's any chance for Breck, they've got to get a turnover here. But now a chance for Benilde, right in, and a goal by number 13 on the free shot. That is thus freshman Annabelle Nicholson gets the goal. 9-3, coming with 8:21, and she just went high right across the ear.
Annabelle Nicholson
scores it for Benilde. They go up 9-3. Again, that comes with 8:21 remaining. And I think the outcome is probably not in doubt any longer, unless Breck can just go on a holy tear of scoring. And this time to take the face-off was Emily Johnson, and we have not heard much from her in the second half. But they put her at the face-off circle, but Benilde wins it. Here comes Tilly Wolf, and just as she came in, they call a whistle, and there is an infraction, so Wolf is gonna get a free shot. Clock continues to run, just under 8 minutes, and a chance for Wolf to go to double digits in the scoring column. And quick pass to Zavril, unable to handle it, down underneath, and ball still loose. And I do not understand all these whistles. A lot of touch calls, it feels to me. Let them play. I didn't see anything egregious. Wolf or Zavril couldn't handle it. Then 21 in there tried to pick it up. Maddie Kaltsas, and now Breck has it. Under 7.5 minutes to play. Ball into the offensive zone by Breck. Quick pass now to Polidal. Polidal, number 6, and she takes a hit. So a lot of these infractions now have to do with the sticks, and if it touches them is how it looks to me. And they are calling it a lot more tightly here in the second half. At least it feels that way. So in the first half, I don't have data to back up my statements, but well, it's how it feels. Okay, now another quick whistle. A lot of whistles here. It kind of interrupts the flow of the game, I feel. They really, I mean, I don't know those rules. I'm not an expert, but, you know, it just didn't look like it was anything serious, if anything at all. But again, and it just slows it down. It slows the entertainment value a little bit. And just a lot of discussion there when it comes to whistles. Okay, Benilde comes away with it. Now Zavril, she'll rush it up on the left side. She's triple team, turns around. Look at her go by him, just like, who's that running back for Detroit? My goodness, she spun circles around those defenders. Maintain possession, ball, Evans, and a goal, and you will not see a better goal than that. The pass came from, I believe, number 3, Claudia Sheridan. There's Evans, another give and go. No, that's number 9 with it, Clausen. And the quick give and go in traffic,
10,
ball behind her,
Julia
has the
Evans.
wherewithal and the balance to corral it in and get the shot off. And that is Julia Evans with the goal, and she is a rising star as well, just a freshman, so the future looks bright talent-wise for Benilde in girls lacrosse. If you look at that combination, Clausen, the junior, to the freshman Evans, that's her second goal tonight. And they're up 11-3, and we have an even 6 minutes to go and another whistle. Come on. I don't know what any of that means. And now there's always a discussion, isn't there? I don't mean to be disrespectful. Just even with the whistle, it's like, okay, let's talk. Very complicated. Okay, now here come the Red Knights with the ball and an 11-3 lead. Although I'm looking at the scoreboard, Paul. Is it 10-3? Oh, did they not score that last one? Or did I? Well, really? I thought it was 10-3. Sorry, folks. Okay, now number 21 with it for Benilde, Maddie Kaltsas. Turn pass, well timed to Wolf, coming right in and puts it in. Wow. Look at that smile. Along with number 21, Kaltsas. And yep, look at the teamwork there, folks.
Number 4, Tilly Wolf.
Nothing Breck could do. She came, I mean, that's just pure talent, isn't it, by Tilly Wolf? Yeah. What else do you got? Really talented, number 4. Just a junior, and you can see why she's a captain as a junior. Just how she can contort her body, keep her balance, avoid the sticks and the defenders, and get that ball past the goaltender there. Now it's 11-3. I knew it would be, Paul, at some point, so I was living in the future. Right, exactly. Okay, now number 17 with it for Breck, Petra Lyon. Oh, coming right in, another save by Brooke Nelson, and there's also another whistle by the officials, number 9, and what a great move there by Swiller, number 9. And Brooke Nelson, another save and a whistle. So 9 is gonna get a chance. Swiller coming right in, and she does get it by Brooke Nelson this time. Not a lot Nelson can do there. And there's some consolation smiles for the Breck Mustangs as we watch Swiller come right in, and she almost got deflected at the quick speed, and Nelson couldn't quite get it. But Maddie Kaltsas, also a freshman, almost thwarted that goal too. So
the birthday girl, number 9, Brooke Swiller.
So Brooke Swiller, number 9, gets goal number 4, and that comes with 4:40 remaining in the second half. Back to the center circle. We're at the McQuinn Athletics Center, ParkTV 16 Sports. Waning minutes of the second half, and there's Piper Elin. And you have to remember, these girls have not played competitive high school lacrosse for 2 years. And what a painful experience to be in high school, to go through this pandemic playing sports and not being able to do it. So I feel, obviously, they are probably really valuing their experiences here. And I've noticed this in some of the other sports we've come back to do since the pandemic, that the intensity level is much greater, and an appreciation that things you enjoy can be taken away. And you're seeing the product here. Great lacrosse action as we watch Bryland come right out there. And the defense again, this time by number 2, Izzy Garvin, the sophomore, comes in with the backhand as she twists it around, and then the save by Bryland. Great lacrosse action. Now under 4 minutes remaining, second half. Into the offensive zone for Breck. Trotting with the ball behind the net is number 9 for Breck. That is Swiller. Now to the near side. Pull it all. Top of the key to 17. That is Petra Lyon. And another whistle. I was enthused by the lack of whistles in the first half, Paul, but there's been quite a few more here in the second. But the clock continues to run, and that's number 4 with it, Willow Milchman, the senior. And she's gonna try to stuff it. Brooke Nelson, though, felt it coming and was there, ready for it, makes the save. And she has had a great night in nets, though, Brooke Nelson, because Breck has had a lot of scoring opportunities, and Brooke Nelson has really kept their score at bay with 4. Clock continues to run as we look at that. And, you know, she was just in the right position. She's very quick with her hands and has made a lot of critical saves tonight. Another one right there, she deflects it. Rebound, though, comes to number 9, Brooke Swiller, and she gets it out to number 8, Koskowski. Koskowski spins around, and look at the quick, cat-like quick defense by the Red Knights. Now to number 2, Izzy Pink. We have 2 Izzy's. I'm just noticing, I have to say this. Breck, number 2 is Izzy Pink, and Benilde-St. Margaret's number 2 is Izzy Garvin. Interesting. Now ball loose in the corner and picked up by Benilde. Well done by Izzy Garvin, as we're talking about the Izzy's. How appropriate and timing was that? And Izzy Garvin now comes out with it. 1:41 remaining. Now another quick whistle. And there she is in your lower left-hand corner, Izzy Garvin, just a sophomore. Quick pass and a whistle, and that was number 8, Fiona Lynch, the junior, running with it. And I think Benilde will get it back here. They will. And that is number 8, Lynch. Lynch winds her way, quick pass, well done to Elin. Elin down low to Evans. Quick pass intended for Grotchik, and she couldn't handle it. It's going to go out of bounds, but Benilde is going to retain possession. 1:20 remaining. Second half, 11-4 is your score. Benilde is 2-1. Breck came in 1-0, and Benilde is going to go to 3-1. There's Evans, and now it's just a matter of the score, and they are not stopping, and you can't blame them. You'd think they'd just take it easy, but when you lose something you love to do, you're not going to give up any opportunities to score and have fun, and there it is. Piper Elin, the junior captain, gives the goal, and now we have maybe a wave off, but watch Ellen go to her left side, break right through, and wow, that was lightning fast shot. Elin Brightland never saw it. And are they going to count it? It does say 12-4 on the board, Paul. So, but I did see a yellow flag come out, and now I'm looking at the official. You can see him at the top of your screen going over to the Breck bench to explain something, and the clock is stopped.
Scoring for the Red Knights, number 12, Piper Elin.
So there is, that is the PA announcer giving the goal to Piper Elin, and there's you see her, the junior captain, alongside Alex Kozakowski, and our score is 12-4, so that goal definitely is counting. And I don't know what these officials are talking about, but they've got it straightened out, it appears, and we're back to the center circle. Kozakowski versus Elin, 57.6 seconds remaining. And a whistle again. Wow. One of these days, I'm going to have a cup of coffee with some lacrosse officials, and I'm going to figure this out. And then I'll explain it as clearly as I can. Okay, here comes Benilde on offense. 50 seconds remaining, and coming right in and pushed away was number 13, Annabelle Nicholson. And she backs up. Now to Tilly Wolf. She gives the ball up to Peschel, number 17. Now Nicholson, 13, and another goal. I looked down, and I'm not sure who scored it. Was it Nicholson? It might have been. Let's see. There she is, 13. Quick pass down low. Wow. This time, Tilly Wolf. Folks, she is a superstar player, Tilly Wolf. Yep. Big-time talent. I think she might have 4 goals. And you can just tell she is a cut above out there,
Goal was scored by number 4,
talent-wise, when it
Tilly
comes
Wolf.
to lacrosse. My goodness. And just seems to have unending strength and energy out there. If you're going to play Benilde-St. Margaret's in girls lacrosse, you have to solve Tilly Wolf. Okay, here comes Breck, trying to make the score a little more respectable. 21 seconds remaining. Both teams still fighting their hearts out to the end, as they should. And now Emily Johnson, and now she's on the offensive end. I was speaking her praises. 8 seconds. I'd love to see her get a goal because I'm very impressed with her game. Oh, and that pass is going to miss the mark, and that's going to be it. There is the whistle. And our final score from the McQuinn Athletic Center, Benilde-St. Margaret's with a decisive victory, 13-4. They go to 3-1. Breck falls to 1-1. So for Paul Broden, our producer, everyone connected with ParkTV 16 Sports, my name is Robert Christensen. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you again.